everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is My Precious Yarnery. Today we're going to do the tutorial on this beautiful blanket right here. So let me give you an up close look at the stitch. And it's very easy, very simple. Love doing this blanket. I will put below all the whatever you need, like just in case you don't grab it when I'm, now and then when I'm doing the video, how many stitches I used, how many chains, rows, all that good stuff. This was a chain. These squares are a chain of 25 with 15 rows, and yeah, but you need any odd number, and you can make it as big as small as you want. The yarn I used for this was a 3-weight, one from Herrschners Sweet Swirl. I used 2 skeins of these. Now these are pretty big balls. So this is color Playdate, and it's 100% acrylic, 200 grams, 7 ounces, 612 yards, 560 meters. And I used 2 skeins of these, and then 2 skeins and a little bit of paint box yarn DK. So this is 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 276 meters, 302 yards, 100% acrylic. And yes, so you can use any yarn you want. You just have to customize or whatever the size you want with your chains. I used a 5mm hook doing this. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy it. I will put everything below what I used, how many rows, how many stitches. I'll put the measurements of the blanket. It will all be in the description box below. I hope you have a good time. Bye everyone. Okay, so we're going to make this square. One side is completely straight. One side has a little bump in it. That's okay. Once you get the border on it, it'll be fine. Now, for this tutorial, for this square, it's any odd number of stitches. Now, for my squares, now you can do a whole blanket, you can do whatever you want, but for my squares, I'm going to use a chain of 25. So just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I will be back when I have 25. Okay, I have chain of 25. Your first row is a half double crochet. So you skip 1, half double crochet in the next, and I turn my work. If you don't remember, or if you're new here, I always turn and work in the back bumps, but you don't have to. So half double crochet. Oh, we have company. Okay, hold on. Okay, so let's see how this goes. See if Grandpa will stay on his own side. So half double crochets. So you'll have a stitch count of 24 all the way down in the bumps. I like working in the back bumps because then it gives it a pretty edge. Okay, I will be back when I'm done the half double crochet row. Okay, first row is done, half double crochets. Now this is a 2-row repeat, so I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. Now for this row, I'm going to skip 2 and into the third one, a half double crochet. But I'm going to go back to those 2 and do a half double crochet in the first one, and then another half double crochet in the second one I stitched. So just wrap your yarn, insert your hook, keep it loose, but not too loose, half double crochet. And you can see where you have to go. It's just that little hole right there. That's your second stitch. Half double crochet. Now I skip 2 again and do the same thing. Half double crochet, and then I need a half double crochet in those 2 stitches that I skipped. So I go back and do a half double crochet in those 2 stitches. And then again, skip 2, half double crochet, go back and a half double crochet in the first stitch I skipped and a half double crochet in the second stitch I skipped. And that's all there is for this row. So carry on until you hit the last 3 and I will be last 3 stitches, and I will be back. Okay, so I made it all the way down. I have 3 stitches left. Now the last stitch is kind of curved right there. Don't forget, that is a stitch. So I'm going to wrap my hook, go into that last stitch, half double crochet, and then I'm going into the 2 stitches that I have skipped and do half double crochets. Chain 1, turn my work. In this row is only half double crochets all the way down, but you got to remember your last stitch is cat hair, because Grandpa was on my table, is right here. So work your half double crochets all the way down. I am sorry about the lighting. I'm working on it, but half double crochets. And that's how it's going to look. Okay, work your way down and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I'm at the end. My last stitch is hiding there, but I make sure and get it. Got to have a stitch count of 24. So I chain, turn my work, and I do the half double crochet, skip 2 stitches, go into the 3rd, and then go back to the next 2. Skip 2 stitches, half double crochet in the 3rd, half double crochet in the 2 stitches that I skipped. So altogether I do 15 rows. My first row is always a half double crochet, and my last row I make sure is a half double crochet. So once you get all the way there, you'll have, this is what it looks like. It's a little bit of texture on it. The other side, even the wrong side, is pretty too. So let's do the border. You turn your work and you start on the wrong side. Attach my yarn, and I'm just going to do a standing single crochet in that first stitch. Now a standing single crochet, you can attach your yarn any way you want, but the standing half double crochets, I attach my yarn to my hook, insert my hook, bring my yarn up, wrap my yarn, and then pull through those 2 like a regular single crochet, and then do a single crochet. Gotta get some yarn. Single crochet in all my stitches, and I will meet you. I don't think I need to teach you how to make a regular single crochet. You guys got this. So single crochet, maybe need to teach myself. Single crochet until you hit the end, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, I have a single crochet all the way down right into my last stitch. I'm going to chain 2 and put another, turn my work a bit, and put another half another single crochet. I'm very sorry, a single crochet in that same stitch. Now in this row, I'm going to try and put a single crochet in these lumps and one in. So a single crochet there, a single crochet here, and work my way down all the way, just to try to even out so it doesn't look, you know, gonna make it look half decent, right? So that's where I'm working my half double crochets, or my single crochets. My goodness, listen, you all know I can't talk very well. And work my way down with my single crochets, and I will meet you at the end. Okay, I'm at the end here. I'm going right into that last, well, make a stitch, single crochet, chain 2, turn my work a little bit, and another single crochet. Now this is the bottom of it, and it shows me where I can put my single crochets, right? Because it looks like there's stitches. It's a little tough to get into, not hard. Really, it's not. And that's where I put my single crochets. So see how the side is, you know, not so, I know the top is a little closer together, but your sides, I do not want them so close together. And my bottom will be close together too. But I will meet you here after you get your single crochets done, and I'll show you where I go on this row. Okay, so I made it to my last stitch. I'm going to put a single crochet, chain 2, and turn my work a bit, and then another single crochet in that same space. Now on this side, now usually after I get done my squares, I do sew my ends, but I didn't this time, of course. Where I'm going to put it is I'm going to try and even it out, and even if you don't get it perfect, guys, it's crochet. We'll figure it out. It all works out in the end. So I'm going to put one here in this little spot, and I'm going to put one in this spot that looks like it needs one, and then one here, and then work my way all the way down evenly as possible. Even though if it's not the same stitch count, you know, you work it out. Okay, there's one there. Oh, there's another hole there. Make a hole there. Oh, another hole here. Now, as I'm looking at that, it looks a little too close to me, and it looks a little rough. So what I'm going to do is just pull it out. I'm going to start over there. Just give it a little more space in between them, because this side is pulling a bit, and that's what I want. I want a little bit of pull. And this one, it actually looks like it's folding in, so a little bit of pull there will be good. But you don't want them too far apart either. So just work it out. You can also, if you want to count how many stitches you got at the bottom, this side, and make sure you get as many stitches on the other side. I don't worry about that. It's fine. It'll work out. I'll show you if there's, I want at least 2 strands in my hook though. I will show you what happens if you got, yeah, you can't tell. And listen, I'm not perfect at anything, and crochet is definitely one of them that I just wing it as I go. We just wing it around here. That's always what we do. You don't have to be perfect or nothing. See, that looks good. I like that. Almost to the end. Okay. Now, I'm going to hit my corner. So I'm going to single crochet. I'm going to chain 2. And I'm going to, I'll show you, just let me pull my string so it's tight. I'm going to attach right in there with a slip stitch. Slip stitch, chain one, and turn my work. Now, we're working on the right side now. Now this is kind of like we're going to do a stitch like 2 half double crochets together. So wrap my yarn, insert in my chain 2 space for my corner, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook. Wrap my yarn, insert my hook again, pull up a loop. I now have 5 loops on my hook. Wrap my yarn, pull through all 5. Chain 1. Skip a stitch and do the same. Wrap my yarn, insert my hook, pull my loop up, wrap my yarn, insert in the same stitch, pull my yarn up, wrap my yarn, go through all 5 stitches, chain 1. And I'm going to do that all the way around. In the corners, I'll meet you at the corner. To show you what to do next. Okay, so I'm at my corner and it looks like I have 3 stitches left. That turned out perfect. But what if you only had 2 stitches left? So what I would do, let's say there's 2 stitches here. Skip that stitch, wrap my yarn, do my 2 half double crochets together, chain 1, and just go right into your corner. Like, do your stitch in your corner. Don't worry about, as long as you have that chain 1. Okay guys, I messed up on the videoing. I thought didn't record this. Like, I thought the camera was off and I already showed you how and talked how to do this. So as you can see, I'm starting to join my squares together. How I do that, I start in my one corner and it's 2 half double crochets, chain 1, and insert my hook on the top of that chain 2 space on the other square, bring my yarn up, and then slip stitch. That slip stitch will replace that other chain, so it's only 1 chain space in there. So as you can see, as I'm doing it here, it's each space gets 2 half double crochets, and then as I'm moving along, I slip stitch in the other square to join them. Now I do have other tutorials that explains this better in my other blankets, and I think my last couple of ones I did it this way. But you know what, guys, please join them as you want, the way you feel comfortable with. I'm really sorry how this turned out, but yeah, I didn't want to throw away the whole tutorial when it was just joining. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much. Okay, so what we're doing here is V-stitches in your spaces. So attach your yarn any way you want. How I'm going to do it is a half double crochet, the standing half double crochet. So what you do is I attach my yarn to my hook, wrap my yarn once, and I hold it. If I don't hold it, it just spins. So wrap your yarn inside that space, do a, sorry about that. You do a half double crochet, chain 1 and a half double crochet, and that'll be your V-stitch, half double crochet V-stitch in every stitch, and do the same in each space. Now in the corners, you do a half double crochet V-stitch, chain one and do another half double crochet V-stitch. So in your corners, you're going to be doing 2 half double crochets, but inside you'll have inside you will have a chain. And then work your way all the way around your blanket. Make sure, now I forgot to tell you, but make sure the wrong side is facing you. So when we turn it over and our last row, it will be the right side facing you. So half double crochet V-stitches all the way around, and I will meet you when it's time to join. Okay, so you made it all the way around. You are going to slip stitch in your first half double crochet. Chain one. Cut, and there you go. So turn your work. And this is the right side now. And we're going to start in a corner. So let me just get my yarn. I'm going to attach my yarn, and I'm going to do a standing single crochet. Standing single crochet is you attach your yarn, insert your hook, and now I'm inserting my hook. See how we did the V, and then we did, there's a chain one and then another V. In your first V, you're going to do a standing single crochet, just like how you do all your other single crochets. In that next stitch, you're going to do a single, a half double, a double, another double, half double, and a single. And then that next V-stitch, insert in there and do a single crochet, and that's how your corners should look. So in your next V-stitch, and that's how you do your corners. And your corners, you always put 2 double crochets. Everywhere else, you always do a single, half double, a double crochet, half double, and a single. And then in the next V-stitch, a single. So that's it for how you do your border. So just remember, the corners always get 2 double crochets, and everywhere else only gets 1 double crochet. And in between all of them, they get a single crochet. So you work your way all the way down. Very easy with a single, half double, a double, then another half double, and a single. And then a single crochet in your next V-stitch. Work your way along, and I'll meet you at the next corner. Okay, so I made it to the corner again. So it just so happens that this does work out where, you know, it's the single, and then I'll put my shell in here and then another single. Now let's say it doesn't work out. If you put 2 singles in together, it's fine. Or if you have to, so let's do my single. Let's do the single, half double, 2 doubles, half double, and a single, and then a single in the next one. Just make sure you always have 2 singles when you do in your corner, your 2 singles in your V-stitch, and in the center you have your shell. And it didn't work out, let's say, so my next one would be a single, half double, a double, half double, and a single. So to say it didn't work out, just skip over. If you skip over one, it's fine. You won't be able to tell once it gets once your blanket is done. So that's all you do. And then when you make it all the way around, you cut your yarn, and you slip stitch to join. You cut your yarn, and then you sew all your ends in, and then your blanket's done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.